So I've always heard it's not about the size of the drifter, but it's about how you spin it around the track. You know what I mean? Huh?
Welcome to CK4RC.
Welcome back to the channel. You guys already know I'm not above a good euphemism from time to time, so that's how we're kicking it off today. Now, I am pumped because we are looking at the 32 scale Kamtom drift car, and I am so pumped to have this thing. I've had it sitting around for a little while now, and I figured now's the time. As you can tell, I am not in the confines of the Cluttered Basement Studios. I did take the show on the road for this episode, and I am in the friendly confines of my family's lake house. And I am down in the basement while they're all upstairs doing grown-up stuff. I'm going to sit down here in the basement and play with toys. So let me tell you a little bit about this 32 scale Kamtom drift car. It has flash fast, cutover, slow fast. Now listen, I'm not what a lot of people would call a smart man, but I'm pretty sure this doesn't even make any sense. So I don't even know what that means. It has a direction servo control. I think that means a gyro. Variable wheelbase. Okay, so does that mean I can extend the wheelbase for some reason? That's interesting. It does say 2 cutover kinds. Lighting modes. Okay. And then this says 2 cutover kinds, wheel styles. Okay. Okay. It has a 10-piece silky bearing. I like the sound of that. Nobody wants a wool bearing, you know what I mean? That doesn't sound very lubricant friendly. 3.7 gram steering servo, 300 milliamp lithium ion battery, and 130 pound strong magnetism. They're talking about like my personality, my charming personality. Huh? No, probably not. All right, so let's get into this box and see what all comes with this thing. All right, now let's get into this box and see what we're working with. It's going to be tricky because I'm doing it one-handed. I do not have the luxury of having my workbench. Hello, Racer, upside down. Nice packaging here. Oh, man. This thing looks phenomenal. And it does say a matte paint job on the box, and they weren't lying. Ooh, nice bendy rear view mirrors. That is a nice touch, so those aren't going to snap off. This paint looks awesome. The body design, super cool. Got the blower sticking out of the hood with the radiator hanging down low to get all of the air intake. This thing is super cool. Ah, yeah, there's the adjustable wheelbase. You can extend the wheelbase a little bit. I don't know why, because if you shorten this wheelbase up, you're going to be rubbing on that wheel well. There's a little suspension here. A little bit less in the front, a little bit more in the rear. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's see what this transmitter looks like, what we're talking about with this thing. If I can get the rest of the packaging out of the way. Oh, it's one of these guys. Boo on the transmitter. The foam wheel's already fallen off. So here's the transmitter. This is identical to the one that came with the Serpent 32nd scale buggy. Except this one, well, here's a light mode, here's a steering trim, the throttle dual rate. I thought maybe one of those would adjust the gyro, but it doesn't look like it. It's a really simple, cheap remote that I'm not a big fan of. But also, this whole setup cost 35 American dollars. So I'm not going to complain too much. I am going to point out that this transmitter is just not great. But this car looks phenomenal. I cannot wait to get this thing ripping around. We've got, okay, so here's the other wheels and tires. Hard plastic tires, it looks like. Little Phillips screwdriver, USB charger, of course. That's pretty standard. But yeah, we've got the good old hard plastic yo-yo tires. Forget Toyo. We're talking about yo-yo tires. So let me see if I can pop this body off, figure out how to do this. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do it one-handed. Unless... maybe so. Maybe I can do it one-handed. Maybe. If I can just peel it off the frame. No, it doesn't want to happen. I did get some movement, but I can't. I'm afraid to keep torquing on it. So let me set the camera down and see if I can pop this body off real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that really was all it took. I just had to pry the front off and then slip it off the back right there. We've got a tiny little LiPo battery. See if I can get this unplugged. There we go. Yep, and it just slides right down in here. It's got a nice little holding case right there next to the motor. And you can see, I mean, things are squared away pretty good. Plastic gears in the back. Tiny little suspension up front. Better suspension travel in the rear. So let me get this tiny little LiPo. It is a 2-cell LiPo. Whoa. Get a focus on it. 7.4 volt and 300 milliamp. Look how tiny this thing is. So let me get this thing charged up, and then we're going to give this guy a rip. So stay tuned, because the good stuff is coming. All right, we've got it out and powered up. Here are the light modes. We've got on, we've got off, we've got on, we've got off. No indicators when it's off. No indicators when it's on. That's a good thing. See? No backup lights, no brake lights. That's okay. Now, I did, because as you might be able to already tell, I'm rocking this thing on a pool table. So what I did do is I did swap out the you can hear the gyro working already. I did swap out the tires for I took the rubber street tires off and I put on the hard plastic drift tires because I don't want to mess up the pool table. So with that, I set up a few billiard balls and let's see if I can do a little drifting here. So I will note that it is full proportional steering and it does hit the body, so that's not great. And the acceleration throttle is fully proportional as well, and reverse. So let's give it a rip. Oh, that's awesome. This is already super cool. It's crazy because this thing actually has a pretty good amount of speed for the size, and the pool table is not quite big enough, which is a little bit surprising. Oof. Can I get the Kamtom in the side pocket? I can't keep it off the side. All right, let's see if I reposition these balls a little bit, and instead of doing the figure 8 with 3, what if I just try to do like a lap, maybe a crossover every once in a while. Oh. Was that my mistake? I was trying to turn left and go the NASCAR way, and that was messing me up because going right seemed a little bit easier. Oh, guys, I was doing it. I don't know if you were paying attention, but there for like a good solid lap, I was drifting. Yeah. Ugh. It's kind of it's kind of hard to get the anticipation right and to carry enough speed to drift this without slamming into the rails. This is so much fun though. Try to do a little Ken Block gymkhana with the donut around the 14 ball. Gotta tell you, my camera rig on this transmitter is getting a little bit heavy and unwieldy. Oof. Ken Block didn't do that. That was just bad driving. I'm gonna call that I just drifted. That's what I'm gonna call that. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but I'm pretty sure I just drifted. Wonder if I can do this with my camera rig is just really in the way. Oof. All right, 2 ball in the corner pocket. All right, let's see if we can, what we can do with just 1 ball on the pool table here. And I still found a way to hit it. Are you serious? This thing is so cool. Kamtom in the corner pot or in the side pocket. Maybe I'm going about this all wrong. Maybe what I should be doing is just playing pool. Nice. Oh no, my wheels are jammed. They're stuck in the wheel wells. Oh no, it's broken. Uh-oh, that's not good. The gyro is doing that on its own. I can't turn. I turn it off and straighten it out and then turn it back on. Does that do anything? Nope, just goes right back to full tilt. Huh, what happened here? Steering trim. Nope. Getting nothing. Well, I might have just blown out the gyro here. That is bad news. So let me get this body off real quick. Okay, so I already fixed it, but see what had happened was this steering horn right here had come out of that little slot and it was pushing, the center horn was centered and it was pushing against that little steering arm and it was keeping the tires turned. So we've got that fixed. Let's get back to running now. All right, got the body back on. Let's get back to running.
Hey Dad, I
What?
made a gift for you and you can keep it. You can use it for ramps for RCs.
Oh, dude, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use it right now.
I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, here we go. Let me get behind here because I can't ever line up a jump very well. Yes!
It lands so perfectly. It's a good ramp for just being made out of cardboard and
It's a perfect
duct
ramp for
tape.
being made out of cardboard and duct tape. Oh, it didn't get on the launch ramp, the flight deck. See if we can get some coming at us. I didn't have very good speed on that one. That's awesome. This jump is so cool. My steering trim is still a little off from when I was messing with that. That's pretty cool though. All right, here we go. Yes. Whoa. Oh man, this little thing is so cool and it looks so awesome. It's like a mixture of a Corvette and a Mustang in a post-apocalyptic Mad Max, but like cool looking, like fancy. Oh man, it's just so fun. And these drift tires on here just worked so well on this pool table. It just slid and drifted, and it was really good and really fun. The fact that this thing is $35 new blows my mind. So I'm gonna drop a link down to this guy down below. It's awesome. It is so worth the $35. I cannot tell you enough. I mean, just look at this thing. It looks awesome. It runs awesome. It comes with a 2S LiPo. It comes with a gyro. It comes with lights. $35. And the performance is just a blast. And yeah, you can see the electronics in there. You know, it's see-through smoked windows. I mean, they're clear, they're smoked, and there's no interior. That's not a complaint. I'm just pointing out that it's a thing. So this thing, super fun. If you're looking for something fun to do, if you're looking for a cool gift, something to do heading into indoor season and you don't have a lot of space, this thing is a winner. So I'll post a link down to it down in the description if you want to get that. You should get that. Highly recommend it. Hit that quadfecta before you go. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Keep doing RC stuff. I'll see you next time.